Tim Goolsby, give me about a 1-minute breakdown of who you are, where you work, what do you do, and then we'll go from there.
My name's Tim Goolsby. I've lived in Greene for the past over 30 years. Small independent repair auto shop right here for the last 12 years. It's all new to get into politics, but this county needs to change a few things and get more back for the people in this county to, it needs to slow down. It's getting way ahead of what it can stand for water, the schools, the sheriff's department, EMS, and all of it. You're overdeveloped, and then you don't have the infrastructure to sustain it. And we need to slow it down, and that's my agenda, to try to get in and see what we can do to change that for the people in this community itself.
You highlighted several things that were here today at the forum that they had for the at-large candidates. A lot of the things you just talked about were topics that came up today. What do you see as the top three of all those things that you said?
Definitely the water. Like I said, we're still on restriction, even, for whether it be the reservoir or something like that. Yes, the reservoir has been there. That ROTC's been in that plan for a right good while. We need to quit dragging their feet and, get something done to,
Now, dragging their feet, but they legally couldn't do anything until end of June.
Yeah. So yeah, that's going to have to be addressed. That's the main thing. And like I said, and then getting the schools and slow down growth. I mean, growth is inevitable. It's going to happen. You're not going to stop growth, but destroying your rural lands and turning a county into a city, that's what you want to live in a county, not in a city.
Now, they talked tonight, and they talked other times about a lot of the land has been zoned the way it's been zoned back at the very beginning 40 years ago.
Yeah.
Do you think that land should be changed, or?
Well, you have to compromise. Everything's compromisable. Don't jeopardize your rural county and infrastructure on that. If you got your 29 corridor or something like that, that's where your business growth should be. Something toward that. Keep it to a certain point to where you start expanding out into your rural area, you're taking away from the county. And that's the key right there, is to stop that rural, destroying your rural county and all like that. Keep it in the growth is inevitable. You're not going to stop it, that's for sure. It's part of life, but slow it down and where we can support it as it goes along. That's it. Putting in 500, 600 to 1,000 apartments in somewhere, and you don't even have a structure for water for supply what you got. Yeah, that's the key thing right there to that. And I say, and then help the schools and the EMS and the sheriff's departments and stuff. People don't realize what it takes to run a fire department or volunteer fire department. It's a lot of that. People want to cry, and then next thing you know, if something happens to your house, and it's like, well, they didn't get here in time.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's the key part of life. If you're not supporting that thing and sustaining it to keep it going, then it slows down that part of it. You need to build that up and keep that going too.
Thank you.